The following is a public service announcement by the Antigua and Barbuda Electoral Commission. Experienced and first-time voter. Will you be voting for the first time in an election? Have you voted in an election before? Well, here is some useful information to educate you and remind you of the voting process. On election day, go to the polling division A, B, C, or D in your constituency, and you will be directed to the polling station with the first letter of your surname. Example, A to C, in the building where there is a sign marked Vote Here. If you arrive at the polling station before 6 a.m., the start of voting, kindly queue up outside the door and await the presiding officer, who will show the ballot box to you to ensure that it is empty and there is no hidden compartment at the bottom. The presiding officer will then take the box back to the table and close it with the numbered seals provided. After you enter the polling station, please give your elector identification card to the presiding officer, who will check your card to verify who you are. Then, the poll clerks appointed by the Antigua and Barbuda Electoral Commission will check for your name and photo in the register, mark it off, and enter the relevant information in the poll book. The polling agents appointed by the candidates contesting the election will also be shown your voter ID card for verification purposes. It is important to note that electoral observers may also be present inside the polling station to observe the process. When this is satisfied, the right index finger will be checked, then you will be given a ballot paper after the presiding officer applies the official seal to it. You will then be directed to the voting compartment by the presiding officer to place an X beside the name of the candidate with party or independent symbol next to it in the box provided on the ballot paper. You will mark the X, ensuring that it does not touch the lines in the boxes. If you have made an error on the ballot, it can be returned to the presiding officer, and if satisfied, it will be cancelled and another ballot will be issued. This ballot is referred to as a spoilt ballot paper. When this is completed, fold the ballot paper in the same manner given to you by the presiding officer, concealing for whom you voted, but showing the official mark stamped on it. You then take the ballot paper back to the presiding officer, who will check your right index finger and instruct you to dip it in the ink provided. To complete the process, the presiding officer will slide the revolving top of the ballot box where you will be instructed to insert your ballot paper. The process is that easy and simple.